We're sitting in a bigger tech bubble right now than we had in the year 2000. If you want to go back even further, you can look at the 70s, because the exact same thing happened there. In 1971, the dollar came off the gold standard, the government could print freely for the first time ever, and inflation took off. Then an oil shock hit, just like now, and gold went absolutely vertical. It ran from $35 to nearly $200 by 1974, and then it crashed almost in half, down to around about $113 by 1976. Everyone said the gold party was over, but it wasn't, because the inflation never really left. So from that 1976 low at $113, gold went on an absolute tear, all the way up to $850, roughly a 7x. And this is the pattern we often see with gold. It crashes in the lead up to a recession, but it doesn't crash as much as all the tech stocks or whatever stocks that were overvalued at the time heading into the recession, and it climbs its way out faster and way harder, which is why I say I don't mind holding gold. I'm not going to try to time the market, but I'm happy to hold gold, because I know when the recession starts, and I think it's going to start in the next few months or the next year, maybe even in the next 2 years, my gold positions won't go down as hard and they'll climb out faster. But why? Why does gold crash before it runs? Why does gold crash into a recession? So let's go back to the two engines. In the panic, the fear engine flips for a moment, right? Forced selling drags gold down with everything else. That's the dip that we could be seeing right now, and the dip that could get worse right now. I'm not saying it 100% will, I'm just saying it could. But once that forced selling burns itself out, look at what's left standing. A broken financial system, a recession, and a government drowning in debt. The US has nearly $40 trillion in debt right now. They're really badly in the hole. They literally cannot afford for the system to seize up. So what do? The only thing they can. They cut rates and they print. And that is rocket fuel for gold, because now both engines fire at once, harder than ever. Fear, because the world genuinely feels like it's coming apart and people want protection. And greed, because every new dollar that they print makes the gold in your hands worth a lot more, because currency is getting debased. So it starts climbing, and the momentum crowd comes back in, the greedy people, they get back in and they push it even higher. Fear buying and greed buying at the same time into one asset that they can't make more of. That's how 2008 turned into a 3x, how the year 2000 turned into a 7x for gold. By the way, guys, if you want to stay up to date with what's happening in the markets, subscribe to my free newsletter. I publish a report on everything you need to know about the markets every single morning. Basically, I read 20 to 30 articles, I summarize them so you don't have to. There's a link below. Like I said, it's free.